everyone, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you're one of my 52 subscribers. And if you're not one of my 52 subscribers, consider becoming the 53rd. So today's video is something a little bit new on my channel, but not really. I am integrating one of my favorite topics with my Desperate Diet series. So today we're doing Herbalife, which, if you don't know, is a multi-level marketing company. And I have a love of looking at the mediocrity that comes out of multi-level marketing. So if you enjoy this video, I'm planning on doing a couple more about some of the diet multi-level marketing businesses. So stay tuned. First things first, I am not a weight loss coach, nutritionist, or dietitian, nor do I ever claim to be one. You don't need to be one to know that this is not good for you, and I'll tell you why in the video. Secondly, I will be focusing mainly on the products of Herbalife instead of the business structure. But if you are interested in the business model, learning more about it, learning more about the history of the company and the founder and whatnot, I will link below a video that I really like about Herbalife. It's by the Illuminati channel. She talks a lot about multi-level marketing and she's very in-depth. She cites all her sources. I love her. So I will link her video below. I highly recommend you watch it if Herbalife interests you a little bit from this video. With that being said, let's get into the video. So Herbalife was founded by Mark Hughes in the 1980s, and Mark Hughes is not a nutritionist, is not a weight loss coach, is not a dietitian, much like me. But you know what he did have? A multi-level marketing background. He was not qualified at all to start a nutrition company, and yet here we are. So in the 1980s, Mark Hughes was like, all right, it's time for you guys to lose some weight. I don't know anything about it, but let's go. He also used his mother's death as a marketing tactic, which leaves a really bad taste in my mouth. If I can find the video of it, which I think I probably can, I'll include it. But basically he talks about his mother had overdosed on prescription pain pills, and she had taken diet pills for a lot of her life, which a lot of women in past generations have done. And even up into like the 90s, like it's really not great how readily available weight loss pills are, but that's another video I want to do all about the rainbow diet pills. But anyway, so Mark Hughes talks about his mom spent all this time trying to lose 30 pounds. She was trying to lose 30 pounds all this time, and if she had have had an Herbalife consultant, well, then she would still be alive today. And it's like, Mark, that's your mom, man. Maybe don't try and commoditize the death of your parent. I felt it important to include that little blurb of information because I feel like it really shows who Mark Hughes is, what his priorities are, and what Herbalife's all about, which is not helping people get healthy or, you know, being a superior product. It's about money. That's all it's about. And I know most businesses are about money. Almost every single business is about money. But this one specifically, there's something about it that is just so greedy and so unethical in my opinion that I needed to do a video about it. You can earn a commission in multi-level marketing businesses from selling products or from recruiting a large downline. And what a downline is the people that you recruit into the business under you. You get a small commission off of the sales that they make and any sales that you make to them. So when you recruit them, you sell them a starter pack and you get a commission off of their starter pack. So at that point, it no longer matters if they actually sell because you've already made money off of them. That's a mouthful. And the FTC said that the difference between a pyramid scheme and a multi-level marketing business is that a person in a multi-level marketing business can make money solely off of selling products. Now that is the legal, like, that's how they decide. But if you look at the earnings disclosure forms from a lot of multi-level marketing businesses, it's clear they're not making even minimum wage federal minimum wage, which as of me recording this is $7.25 an hour. A lot of these people, before restocking their supply to sell, which they do have to buy from Herbalife, before they restock their supply, they're making, some of them, under $100 a year. So, and then once you factor in the products, a lot of people are losing money and they're encouraged to go into debt or take a second mortgage out on their house or sell their car or sell their TV. And that's why I'm so very against multi-level marketing. But Herbalife is a multi-level marketing business, and there have been a lot of people who have spoken out about how much money they've lost selling Herbalife. So the products, are the products at least good? Maybe, you know, all of this unethical treatment of workers and underpaying people and whatnot, maybe it's worth it if, like, you can get skinny, right? You know, maybe if I have some shakes and whatnot, I can be skinny, and then I don't care about these people who have no money and are in debt and whatnot. Well, their products are nothing special. I mean, really and genuinely, they're nothing special. Under the core products tab on the Herbalife website, there are 3 products listed. There is a Formula 1 shake, which is a meal replacement shake. There is the Formula 2 multivitamin and the Formula 3 Cell Activator. That doesn't sound like anything, right? But we'll get into that. So the shake is a meal replacement shake. They say to have 2 shakes a day instead of 2 of your meals and 1 healthy meal at the end of the day. Nowhere on their website could I find what they define as a healthy meal as a company. So that was a little odd. Some of their independent distributors have put out, like, oh, you can have this paired with this and this and this and this, you know, just guidelines. But they're very, very basic nutrition guidelines, and you're doing 2 shakes a day. So I hope you're making up those calories, because if you make the shake as they instruct on the website with skim milk, you're going to have about 170 calories per meal, or 90 if you decide to do it with water. So that would be 180 to 340. I did that math in my head. To 340 for your first 2 meals of the day. They don't instruct to have snacks. Like, I guess you can if you want to, because, like, it's your life. I would. But they don't really give you too many definitions, and depending on where you are on the website, like, shows different contradicting advice and information. So that's a little frustrating to me. But oh well, they just want your money. So the Formula 2 multivitamin is $26 for a month's supply. In contrast, my multivitamin, which is very, very similar to theirs, the one that I buy, I don't have like a multivitamin, is $8 to $10 depending on where you buy it on Amazon. And the pack that I bought, it was $8 at the time, is 2 bottles of 90 tablets per day, and it's one of the once a day. The Herbalife one is twice a day. So, you know, but multi-level marketing businesses tend to hike prices because they're not paying their employees a wage at all. They don't pay them anything except for their commissions. So they have to hike up the price, so the company itself is still making a good amount of profit once they've accounted for the upline of the seller. So up next is the Cell Activator. Now that doesn't sound like anything, right? It's really not. There are no studies to show that it does anything. And on the page for the Cell Activator, it boasts that it has things like aloe and vitamin C and glucosamine. And it's like, okay, cool stuff, man. They don't provide much information. Their claims are very, very vague because they have to be in compliance with the FTC guidelines. They can't say, oh, this is gonna cure you and do this and do that. All they say is, like, it might give you some energy or whatnot. It's not gonna do anything. So $140.50 per month for just the 3 core products. But under the healthy weight tab on the Herbalife website, there are 3 programs listed. The cheapest being $123.80, and this is called the Quick Start program. And the next one, the most expensive, is the Ultimate program, I believe is what it's called, and it's $238.55. And they provide like some snacks and some shakes and stuff, but you know, it's gonna be cheaper than that is just buying groceries and eating, because on top of this, they're going to want you to cook a healthy meal every day at the end of the day in order to see weight loss. So you are still going to have to be buying groceries, especially if you have other people in your house, so it's just going to be an added expense. Well, at least these products aren't dangerous, right? Like, whew, thank God these products aren't dangerous. Well, I'm sorry to say that is not the case. There have been quite a few. I found 5 or 6 different case studies published. A couple of them are on PubMed. I'll link the ones I looked at below. There are case reports of people taking Herbalife products and experiencing liver toxicity and hepatotoxemia, and one case study said hepatitis, which was something. I don't know if that's the same as hepatotoxemia, but you know. So there were quite a few cases. Most of them were with liver issues, and there have been 1 or 2 deaths that I saw linked with the Herbalife consumption. So don't buy products like this. They're dangerous, and specifically from multi-level marketing companies, a lot of the time they care a lot less about safety and they care a lot less about quality products than they do getting your money, and they don't care if you're a return customer because their independent distributors are also their customers. So they'll keep making money regardless of if you're a return customer or not. And these kind of companies, they have the money to settle a court case for wrongful death or for having lead in a product. That's what I've seen from a couple of these multi-level marketing companies, not Herbalife. I haven't seen anything from them, but just know that Herbalife has also had some lawsuits attributed to them. If you look at that Illuminati video that I linked below, you'll see she goes into their lawsuits. And it really sucks, because this is going to potentially delay someone actually getting the help that they need for a myriad of issues, because also on their website they have different products for different issues. And I know that one of the things was digestive health. That can be a serious thing, and if you have IBS or something, go to a doctor, not to Herbalife. And that's just a general rule. If a multi-level marketing person is coming up to you and saying, hey, I have the cure for your whatever, they don't. They're not a doctor. So don't listen to them. And stay safe. Please don't buy stupid products from stupid multi-level marketing businesses. So with all of that being said, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys found it interesting. I know I did. Herbalife is one of the crazier ones to me, but if you guys would like to see any other videos about multi-level marketing companies, I would love to do them. I don't think I'll stay just in diet multi-level marketing businesses, because those essential oil multi-level marketing ones and the essential oil huns, oh, they're too interesting for me not to get into it. So I will see you guys in the next one. I'm going to try and start uploading more. I'm sorry. I'm starting a new job and I'm in college, so I've been very, very tight on time, but I really enjoy making videos and I like hearing from you guys. And we hit 50 subscribers. Woo, we're at 52 now. So thank you guys so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And I hope you stick around on this little ride that we're on. And if you have any suggestions for videos that you would like to see, let me know down below. I would love to help you guys out, and I will link my sources below. I mainly just use the Herbalife website and some PubMed case studies from the liver issues. So if you would like to check those out, please do below. I encourage it. And like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram if you want to. It's not all that interesting, but if you want to look at me, there it is. So subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you learned something. And don't forget, stay away from MLMs. Bye, guys.